after giving my last exam. The exam was kind of mid, but it's over and that's all that matters. So now I'm free, and while I'm free, I have a list of things that I want to complete that I couldn't at the beginning of the year because of said exams. So I'm gonna go change and then get to the list. I just finished writing down my list of goals and manifestations for the year 2024, and now I am about to look for images that are similar to my goals on Pinterest, and then I'm going to make a laptop wallpaper. So let's do that. So here is my completed vision board. It has goals of YouTube, and because I want a camera, so I've put that there so I can see it. And I want good grades and consistency, and I want to save money and learn how to bake new things and read more, discover new artists, learn to go out on my own. So that's the completed mood board, and I like it a lot, so I'm going to now set it as a wallpaper. Another goal of mine was to read 70 books this year. Last year I had a goal of 60 books and I ended up reading 72 books. So I clearly surpassed the goal. My dream goal is to read 100 books in a year, but I don't think that's possible this year. Maybe it is, never say never. But I've set the goal for 70 books and I am yet to read the first book of the year. So now I'm going to go research, read a bunch of reviews and summaries, and decide which book I should read first. It has to be a romance, obviously. So I'm gonna start reading Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood, because it's a book she released last year and I haven't read it yet. I haven't read a lot of books that were trending last year, which I think I'm going to read at the beginning of this year, because I usually wait for booktubers to post their best books of 2023 reviews. So I'm not wasting my time reading something that is not good. So I got a new Kindle and I'm taking full advantage of it, and now I'm going to start reading Love Theoretically. I can already tell that this character is going to be one of my favorites in the entire Ali Hazelwood universe, because first of all, she loves cheese, which I love cheese, and anybody who loves cheese is my best friend. and second of all, she loves Twilight. But what she does love about Twilight is the fact that Bella and Alice should have ended up together instead of Edward and Jacob and all the other crap. I'm Team Elsie. It's not, chapter 1 isn't even over yet and I'm already Team Elsie. She's my favorite character. So it is the next day and I'm on 42% of the book and he just confessed his feelings for her and they got interrupted, which I'm really mad about, but it was a cute interruption kind of, so it's fine. And I'm sitting here with my Taylor Swift mug filled with tea and I'm going to continue reading this book because I think reading this book as the first book of the year was the best decision I have ever made. It is the next day and I'm just fresh out of a hair wash and I am going to do some journaling because my New Year's resolutions were to journal more. And by journal more, I don't mean journal every day because I still see that as a task, but I am going to try to journal weekly and I think I'm going to start with it right now. So I'm going to try to finish 2 journal spreads today, one for my favorite books of all time and one just a diary entry. So I just finished my book journal spread and I'm very obsessed with this magazine font. I've even done it in my previous video right here. It's just I regret yellowing the stars because that sets the whole thing off. Now I'm gonna get to writing a journal entry. Episode 5 was quite possibly my most favorite episode of this entire series so far. Loved it. Loved every single moment of it. And Grover, thanks for the emotional abuse and cheeseburgers, but now we're gonna take you up on the ride to 8. The sass is perfect. Everything is perfect. Rick Riordan, you're the man. Tell me, why does hair look good on the day after you wash it rather than on the day that you wash it? Like, my hair was not giving this much yesterday. So since my exams are over for this month, I really don't have to go to school, but I have to give my history vivas tomorrow. So on today's agenda is to study for my history vivas and finish Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood, which I have only 20% left of. It's a pretty good book, but I will give my opinions after I finish reading it, hopefully today. Also, a moment of appreciation for my earrings that my mom got me. These are stud earrings but they look like you have multiple piercings, and I love those because I'm getting piercings without the pain of actually having piercings. So yeah. It's currently 3:35 p.m. and I just finished reading Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. 5 on 5 stars. I'm not a really difficult person when it comes to rating books because almost all of my reads are 5 stars. And I don't see that as a problem because I think it just shows that I pick books that I know that I like. But this book specifically was by far my favorite book ever. It's definitely getting added to my top list of books simply because of all the issues it dealt with. Elsie as a character was so relatable, a people pleaser, afraid to stand up for what she truly believes in and what she truly wants because she's afraid of the consequences. The book was just so much more than just a plain romance, although the romance was pretty good. Everything written in this book by Ali Hazelwood is just perfection. Like, the blueprint for a perfect relationship did not exist until Jack and Elsie were created. And I will stand by this until I find another book that competes with them. In relation to all that, I think everybody should read this book. This book is a required reading if you want to be my friend from now on. You just have to know the book. Thank you. And also, as a side note, I would like to point out that this book was the book in which Ali Hazelwood wrote a lot of sciencey stuff, and usually I don't read or understand the science in it that much because it's not fairly interesting to me as a person. Like, science is usually something very difficult for me to grasp at. But this time I read everything, and regardless of whether I understood or didn't understand it, it was so clear that of Elsie's passion for the subject was so clear. It was clear as day, and it was just something that was inspiring to me. So yeah, definitely on my list of required reading. So this officially marks the end of the vlog. I hope you enjoyed it and see you in the next one. Bye!